This will be fun. I hope. Welcome everybody and welcome back to the sauce. Today we're the boss. Where's my thing for this so I can see? I'd like to be able to see. Thanks. I can see. Yay, that's fun. Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome Snail, welcome. Good to see you. Let me just make sure I got this up right. Pretty sure we do. We just got a new seasonal announcement. Commander of L3, welcome. GRDMNDDL, welcome. So we got new news about what's coming up next. We can look at this real quick. From March 5th to March 12th, 2026, ends at 7 GMT. Seasonal offer, new set of premium vehicles. In the tank campaign, it is the QN506. For ships, it is the HMS Agincourt, and for aviation, the FR1 Fireball. Okay, finally, the QN506. Clearly inspired by the Russian BMPT Terminator. Excuse me, I'm gonna just move the microphone a little bit. It is freaking seasonal offers. I know, it's ridiculous. Project represents an attempt to modernize an obsolete tank platform into a highly effective support vehicle. The vehicle went a radical design. The crew is seated in the hull, while all primary armament is housed in an unmanned turret. Combat module includes a 30mm automatic cannon, coaxial 7.62mm machine gun, and observation and fire control systems. Its strike capabilities are significantly enhanced by a combination of missile armament, 4 QN502 ATGMs, and 20 small QN201 guided missiles. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, that's a lot of guided missiles. I don't know how they're gonna perform, because again, they're small, but that's quite a number of guided missiles. Designed to engage lightly armored targets. The base chassis protection is reinforced with FY2 explosive reactive armor blocks. Okay. Unmanned turret with powerful armament, 30mm cannon, 2 types of ATGMs, including fire and forget missiles. Guys, fire and forget? Okay, that's going to be interesting. Again, though, they're doing more fire and forgets in seasonal, right? Didn't add anything new in tech tree besides China and SPS. That's true, Snail. They really didn't. It is getting ridiculous by this point. Unique weaponry makes the QN506 an ideal vehicle for supporting allied tank advances. That's true. Vulnerable to any hits from MBT cannons and ATGMs, flanking attacks from SPAAGs or IFVs with rapid fire autocannons impose? Just pose. They pose a threat. Embodiment of modern tank support combat vehicle concept. Besides its tracked chassis and 30mm autocannons, key feature is its diverse missile armament. Mounted in its launchers on the sides of the turret are 4 transport launch containers for QN502 missiles, or ATGMs, fire and forget mode, as well as 20 rails for small QN201 laser guided missiles. The former are equipped with tandem warheads. Tandem fire and forget? Best suited for hunting tanks at long range, while the latter excel against lightly armored vehicles. Power plant and running gear are inherited from the ZTZ-59 without significant changes. Record-breaking mobility is not to be expected. Top speed does not exceed 56 kilometers an hour thanks to its base. The QN506 protection is superior to most ATGM carriers on light chassis. The FY2 ERA blocks and the unmanned turret will also contribute to survivability. However, modern Connect rounds will penetrate the QN506's armor without trouble, so care should always be taken to keep the hull behind cover. Due to its limited mobility but excellent armament, the QN506 is best utilized in squad play as a support vehicle, which is, after all, exactly what it was designed for. Which is similar to the, what was it called? The LAVAD. Like I said, that's a support vehicle. It's not frontline, but this can actually fire and forget on tanks, so slightly better for that. If they add the Object 287 or the BMPT as seasonal, I'll crash out. That's a valid response. I could see that happening. Hi, L3. Welcome. We have L3 Tankette and Commander of L3, two separate people, but both are very cool. Battleship HMS Agincourt was ordered from the British shipyard Armstrong Whitworth by the Brazilian government in 1911 under the name Rio de Janeiro. However, Brazil's severe economic difficulties forced it to put the unfinished vessel up for sale. In December 1913, it was purchased by the Ottoman Empire and renamed Sultan Osman I. The ship was nearly ready for delivery when World War I began. On August 3, 1940, the British government requisitioned it along with another Turkish dreadnought, Resad 5. I probably butchered the pronunciation, but, you know, hey, L3, Tankette, we gotta get through this. It's not that difficult. Fearing the strength of the enemy naval forces, commissioned of the Royal Navy as HMS Agincourt, the ship joined the 4th Battle Squadron of the Grand Fleet. Most significant combat battles were the Battle of Jutland. Wasn't the Battle of Jutland like the only battle of naval battle of World War I? The only major one, really. After the war, the battleship was presented at the surrender of the German High Seas Fleet in 1919. It was placed in reserve. The Admiralty's attempts to resell the ship to Brazil were unsuccessful, and the Washington Naval Treaty prohibited further use of the dreadnought due to tonnage limitations. On January 22, 1923, HMS Agincourt was sold to the scrapyard and broken up by January 1925. Interesting. We got 305mm turrets. 14. Unusually powerful armament consisting of 14 305mm guns in 7 main caliber turrets. That is quite impressive. New Leopards. Yeah, I know, we really need those. Record holder for the number of main caliber barrels among early battleships and excellent damage dealer for rank 3. Enemy battleships with large caliber shells, torpedo bombers, and submarines due to weak torpedo defense. Very true. HMS Agincourt is an incredible ship. Not only did she serve in the navies of 3 maritime powers, but also boasted the most numerous arsenal among the dreadnoughts of her era. This floating artillery battery will soon be arriving at War Thunder Mobile. Main feature of it is her arsenal. The 14 305mm guns are mounted across 7 main caliber turrets, along another 18 secondary caliber barrels stand ready for action at close range. With this many turrets, the HMS Agincourt can continue firing even after sustaining critical damage to part of her artillery. So if we can see here, it's kind of difficult. We got the 2 for sure that are in the front, 2 in the rear, and then 2 kind of hiding under that mid-deck part, I guess, in the middle. Though it said there's 7, so I don't know what that's about, but we'll figure it out sometime. In terms of mobility and protection, HMS Agincourt is typically representative of early British dreadnoughts. Her speed is slow, her turning radius is large, and her armor is insufficient to withstand shells from other battleships. For these reasons, HMS Agincourt will perform most effective in a group where allies can shield the sluggish Britain from enemy fire, allowing her to fully unleash her incredible firepower. Very interesting. Alright, Fireball. I remember not too long ago when the Fireball was announced for PC. Right? It wasn't too long ago. They give same thing again and again to free-to-play players and Broken Things to pay to win. Yeah. It's rather unfortunate. I wonder if War Thunder Mobile will add a World War I event like PC. I do hope so. I really want to use the Mark V. They added the Fireball in December. Yeah, that's pretty recent. In early 1940s, the U.S. Navy faced the problem of being unable to operate the first jet aircraft from carriers due to their long takeoff runs. Searching for a solution, the Navy settled on the concept of an aircraft with hybrid propulsion. At the end of 1942, the competition winner was Ryan Aeronautical with the FR-1 Fireball project. The aircraft was equipped with a piston engine in the nose and a turbojet engine in the tail. Oh my goodness. This is going to be exciting. The aircraft was equipped, we read that. This configuration allowed it to take off and land using the piston engine while using the jet for a sharp speed boost in combat. Tests confirmed the concept's potential but revealed serious design flaws. Despite the problems, the U.S. Navy, in desperate need of a carrier-based interceptor accelerated the Fireball's adoption. First production machines reached the squadrons in March 1945, but they did not see combat before the war's end. Following Japan's surrender and due to ongoing accidents, the order for additional aircraft was cancelled. By 1947, the remaining fleet was completely withdrawn from service. Man, that's rough. T-58 is kind of free to play for me. It's mostly pay to win. I guess so. When will we get guided missiles? I was actually looking at this on PC not too long ago. There was a... What was it? No, not PC, sorry, console. I was looking at this right before I started streaming, actually. L3 Tankette, we don't have a confirmed amount for how much it's going to cost. We're going to have to wait until the offers come out. Anyway, the lowest BR plane that has missiles is the Sea Vixen FA 98 or something like that. It's a premium in the War Thunder tech tree, and that has the fire streaks and the red tops. And the red tops, I tried them out. They're pretty good, but the fire streaks weren't as good. But the red tops did perform pretty well. So that's at 8.0 BR for arcade, and technically the Comet, if I remember correctly, is also 8.0 BR for arcade. So if we got the British Aviation branch, or tree, not branch, but tree soon, if they wanted to, they could put that Sea Vixen at the same battle rating, and we could have it at rank 9. The thing about it is that it's pretty big. It doesn't turn super quick, and it only has the missiles. It only has 4 missiles. It does not have any guns. I can't remember if it can carry bombs. I don't really think so, but we're gonna have to wait and see. If I had to guess, because it also has a radar, I would assume it's gonna be rank 10, but I don't know for certain. Can't wait for British Aviation. I want to play the Spitfires. They are going to be really fun when they come out. Anyways, hybrid propulsion, high acceleration, good rate of climb, decent maneuverability, and suspended armament options. That's cool. Relatively weak fixed forward armament, 450 cals, okay. A unique fighter bomber combining the maneuverability of a piston engine aircraft with the ability to quickly accelerate and climb using jet thrust. Its top speed is 652, which isn't insane, but we'll see how it goes, when we get it. Fighters that surpass the Fireball in speed and maneuverability, loss of energy is the threat. First aircraft in War Thunder Mobile to feature a mixed power plant, piston Wright Cyclone R18272W in the front and a jet General Electric J31 in the rear. Man, I love the J31. Gaijin is greedy. Well, what can we do? It can maintain a high speed for its rank in level flight for extended periods. Yes. Jet thrust is especially useful in quickly gaining altitude or breaking away from pursuit. Additionally, the Fireball boasts decent maneuverability and can hold its own in turn fights against piston engine opponents. Its armament consists of 450 cals. They allow it to deal with fighters without much trouble, but larger bombers will require more effort. However, because it's forward-firing armament, it has an arsenal of suspended ordnance. 4 HFAR rockets or a pair of 50 or 1,000-pound bombs. Thanks to its good handling, you can destroy several ground targets at the start of a battle, then gain altitude on jet thrust to secure air superiority. That's going to be very fun to try out when it comes to game. Anyways, going to buy PS5 so I can play real fighter jets. I think if you want to play real fighter jets at the moment, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. There are other games, on the mobile market that do allow you to play jet fighters, like true jet fighters already, which I've started playing one recently. It's kind of fun, but I'm gonna try to stick to War Thunder Mobile as much as I can, of course. But yeah, I do hope to get those vehicles for free when they do eventually enter the game. Okay, now that we have gotten that out of the way, hello guys, welcome back. We are doing an early charity stream, of course, because some people with their time zones and how it works out, it's not exactly great for them for, you know, to join the later stream. So that's why we're doing an earlier one. Thankfully, because we are here now, well, at least most of us, I need to find, there's one person that I'm kind of missing that I'd expect to be here. Let me see if I can find him. Hold on. Checking Discord. Yo. Joining. He might be busy. It's completely fine. We're gonna start doing stuff now. Okay. We do have the new vehicles to test out that we have not tested out, like the Challenger 3 TD. Well, I have tested them out. I've played them in the last stream. I haven't done a dedicated video on them yet, which I don't really know if I have to do, because Gaijin did say, they told me, if you're gonna ask for these, you need to do a review on them, and I said, okay, I can do that, but if I review them on stream, I don't know if that counts. So, yeah. But anyway, we could do that. You're back on charity stream. I am. That's what we're doing. It's what we've been doing the past couple of weeks. Or we could do the BV-238. I wanted to make a lineup of the largest bombers. Well, not necessarily largest bombers, just largest planes, because I know there were some really fun ones out there. But this is one of the funnest ones, of course, to fly around and just kind of be silly with. Actually, there's something I did want to do with this plane, is that I want to actually just try landing it in a body of water on a map. I'm aware that not every map has a body of water for us to land in, but I still want to try. To do that. Let's just do a full German lineup. Sure. Alright, we'll do time drops, because you guys seemed to enjoy that last time. Hey Gamer, welcome. We're doing an early charity stream for the few people that won't be able to make it to the next one. Right now I'm trying to, well, I haven't started yet, but my plan is to try to land this BV-238 on a lake, or a body of water, or a river, or something, you know, in a match. And I do want us to join when the next minute starts. When it says 26, I'm gonna press the to battle button. We're all gonna try to join. Where's that? Do not join battles in progress. We're gonna try to start a new battle. Okay? We'll start at the 26th minute of this hour, and we're all gonna try to join at the same time. Hopefully, that'll work, because time dropping with you guys is pretty fun, and I really do enjoy seeing you guys in game. It's a great time. Eudemus, you're not late. Not really. It's good to see you. We haven't really done much. We just went over the seasonal offers. Which I do think all of them are equally pretty enticing, which of course is what they want to go for. They want to make the really interesting things. Oh, the minute has started. Let's go. Pay to win things. Yeah. We do need them to start giving the pay to the free to play players also need something equally as interesting or as fun that they can somewhat easily get, because it is not fair for them to only do that. I'm bad in planes. How can I play them? I'm stuck in Catalina. When you have to start out doing this stuff, it's kind of rough, you know? It is kind of rough to start. However, over time... Oh, we do have bodies of water on this map. Hold on. Is that a big one? Oh, there's one right there. Okay, we're going to try to land here. I know this is stupid and really not what we should be doing, but again, this is what I wanted to do with this stream today, so we're going to start out with this. Gonna land right in front of us, right there, but we gotta get down. Ekranoplan is a good one. It's pretty big too, but you know, we can't play that in the aviation mode, unfortunately. As much as I would love to. So bored I don't even want to log in. Well, that's fine. You just watch me do it, I guess. Alright, we're getting kind of low here. But we're going way too fast. We're still getting a ton of lift. We need to drop in altitude some more. Put it on like 30%. Put our flaps up. Is the BV any good? I am yet to die using this thing when I'm using it legitimately. Like, when I'm actually trying to bomb bases and stuff. Not once have I gotten close to dying using it. Every single time the gunners do their job and shoot down the enemy. But, you know, eventually it's not going to work for me. But it's not today. Because, you know, like, I'm not doing that. I'm being legitimately very, very stupid. This isn't something you should do with this plane. But we're going to do it anyway because it's fun. That's the reason why I'm here. Got it. Okay. So, if you want to advance in the airplane mode, because you said you're stuck at the Catalina, there are two ways I can go about it. One way would be to just get as many of the fighters as possible and just kind of load up on your anti-air capabilities to dogfight with everyone. We're going to try to land right here, I think. That's what we're going for now. Cut the engine power. Drop all the bombs so we can get down a little bit lower. Bombing is one way to get a lot of experience. What? Bridge Road BR? That's new to me. Okay. We're almost down. We're gonna try to land right in front of this bridge and hopefully not run into it, because that's not gonna be good if we do. And chances are we're not gonna be getting back up anytime soon unless we can fit under this bridge, which I don't think so. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay, well then let's do a touch and go. Let's just get back up in the air. Why not? And the thing is, I'm bad in dogfighting. I see. Okay, now I understand. Well, those are quite some issues. They can be dealt with, it's just a little bit difficult, you know? Alright, we're back up in the air. Excellent. Alright, getting out of here is going to be the difficult part. Come on. Get him. Get him. Alright, keep going. We're just going to go for their base now. I can't believe we were able to pull that off. That's so hilarious. Get him. Get him. Alright. We're on a good path to go and get their base. So when are you doing my challenge? Gamer, I will do it probably at the later stream in 3.5 hours, I suppose. That's when we'll do the later stream. For this one, we'll stream for like another 45 minutes or so, I think, and then I have to go charge my phone, get some other work done, and then we'll be good to go for tonight's later stream. We didn't even get any experience from blowing up that bridge, but it's fine. I don't see why we would. You sound like Spookston sometimes. Here's a sad fun fact that some of you will definitely find sad. I have never fully watched any of the Spookston videos. I only like briefly look at them when you guys say, oh, you sound like him, and I'll like go and I'll check. Then I'll be like, nah, not really. I don't know, man. If you have a bad attention span, watch YouTube while finding the Catalina. That's so true. Definitely something you can do. Not sure it should be your preferred tactic, of course, but that should win us the game if someone else doesn't get something first. Yeah, that's nice. See, I'm the reason we won. What about COD Mine Man? Nope, never watched any of his. I'll tell you guys right now, very truthfully, who I've watched for War Thunder on YouTube, and it's a very, very short list. Now, I know there's a couple of the shorts creators, like Military Talk, you know? He posts fairly often. I will see those come across my page and whatnot, but it's not really my favorite, you know? It's the shorts and the videos are a little bit separate. So, for the videos themselves, I'd say, believe it or not, Fly Daily. Yeah. I think he's pretty good. I think he's pretty chill. And Dollar Plays. Dollar Plays, his videos, his editing, his humor, it's just spot on. It's perfect. I'm glad you have asked about what I think about the BV-155, because we do have it, and I don't mind playing it right now to actually reevaluate how I feel about it. Okay, I think Gaijin should add vehicles to the tech tree because the American tree has no good tanks from ranks 10 to 12. That's very true. I feel like we can add the... or they could, if they wanted to, they could add the 120S in there. But they don't want to, so I don't really think they're going to. They should have also kept the American air tree, have 2 fighter lines, naval and air force in console. Okay. I'm not sure how to feel about that one. Go and strike ground because we did kind of do that. So lucky that I got the Centauro and the F-8010. Yeah, you know, yeah, sure. The F-80 isn't, from what I've experienced while playing it, it's not too different from the other F-80 that's researchable. So if you already had that, sorry for that, but yeah, there's not a whole lot of difference. Not really. This is a strike aircraft, so we're gonna go for him. With this particular plane, we're supposed to be built to have more range, I believe. That's why it's shaped like this. Let me turn up the graphics a little bit. It is getting kind of unbearable there. Did he just died. Well, that's just great. But because we're also built for larger and longer range, we're not really supposed to, you know, get into dogfights, which some players will try to engage, but like they will, but I'm not going to try to re-engage with them. Just to add the good things as seasonal offers, I got Challenger 3 TD and British missile ship in one day. The missile ship, I enjoyed quite a bit, actually. Oh my goodness, he's taking out everyone. He's killing everyone. Who am I supposed to kill with my, like, lumbering plane that is not built for dogfighting, and we need a heavier enemy so we can properly engage them? What am I supposed to do? Wingspan is 4 football field. That's what it feels like. Alright, that BF-109E1 is stalling. And I don't think he's quite happy with us, because he did fire at us for a moment there. Still nobody that we can really go after and not risk too much. 5 kills with HMS Rodney. Well, that's the maximum you can get, so I'm quite impressed. That is the ultimate form of the amount of kills you can get. We're gonna be very careful to choose a target now. So, that P-51D is kind of up here. He's kind of close. We'll go for him because dropping in altitude to get him shouldn't be too bad unless I'm tripping and he's also diving. No, he's dead. Alright, BF-109. No, that's a bot. I don't want to go for a bot. Gotta make this somewhat interesting. Oh, there's a player. Yes. Okay. Oh, that is their spawn. That is very much indeed their spawn. Alright, we're gonna go for this guy next and try to get out of here. Without getting shot down. There's a bomber behind me, which is kind of unfortunate because I wish I would have gone for him earlier. Critical. Okay, he's dead. Good. I think we're good to just clear this. We can just get out of here. Those things could be threats. We're going to try to raise in altitude slowly again, so I can get that, the bomber that was there. He's gone. He's dead. Okay, well the B-26 then. Wherever that is. There he is. 5 kills with Rodney is very good. Very, very good. I like the wings. Probably so long one shot from a fighter would tear the wings off. That's definitely possible. And also definitely not something I want to happen. Is that Yak just following me? He seems pretty consistently going after us, you know? Which is not something I like. Oh, he's actually catching up too. That's the scary part. Alright, he's down. Good. I was getting kind of scared there for a moment. B-26 is also down. Wow, my teammates are putting in work. They're actually doing quite a lot. I am impressed. B-34, cool. That does have some pretty good defensive armament, unfortunately. Which is not so cool for us. Plus that XP-55 has a pretty good chance of taking him down, because he's been pretty consistent with that. Oh, there's another HE-111. Alright, well, clearly that XP is going for the B-34, so we're going to let him do that. We're going to try to find this Heinkel. That's how you pronounce it, right? Alright, good. Let's get him. Opposite with my team? Yeah. Teammates are really a hit or miss. They do something or they do absolutely nothing. How far out do we have to go? Like right there? Yeah, that's good. You know what I'm saying? It hits pretty hard. So long as you can get your shots on target. Now we're going to struggle a bit because we're trying to dogfight with this, but... maybe we can pull this off. Combat flaps should help. Alright. Critical, good. Keep it moving. Good. Okay, not that bad in a dogfight, surprisingly. Another bomber, let's... Should we? XP-55 can take care of that. So long as he doesn't get shot down. We'll go for the IL-4. Yeah, he's good. He's good. B-34 isn't that well defended. Okay, well then I'm probably thinking of the B-25. My mind is like it's a little bit fuzzy between the two. I can't exactly remember which is which. Oh, he is pretty damaged though, I think. Yeah, we do hit pretty hard. No bombers are up. We have done our job well. XP-55 is overrated. Well, yeah, because it's spammed. And it's actually it's pretty decent. So, what are players supposed to do when they want something, like, reliable and maneuverable, you know? And then that option is just there. And it's gold, you know, you can get some GE back from using it. So why not? That's what they think. Which, to be fair, if I could get gold from using an aircraft that was really good and I liked it, I'd probably use it. Quite a lot. Alright, we're going to start a reload here. Yay, 7 kills. XP-50 is better. I'm going to be honest. I'm trying to recall if I have it, and I don't think I do. Because I can't remember ever using it before right now, I guess. Alright, last player alive, because it's just him and a bot. And now it's just a bot left, so this isn't going to be super fun. These are all pillboxes. Nothing I can reliably wreck. Ooh! Actual players! Yo, this could be fun. This could be fun. Where are you going? he's going like way over here. Even further than I thought. Right? Like a little bit closer now. Goodness, where's this guy going? Alright, we're out of speed. And kind of low on ammo. Ooh, that doesn't look good for either of them. Exactly the reasons why I bought it. Yeah, I know. It's a good plane. That's why people like it and get it. But of course, if that's the only enemy you like see a lot, then I can understand why Gamer is pretty upset with it, and also says it's overrated. Me personally, I think it's reliable. I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't want to use something that works well. You know. Do 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 do. Alright, this is not what we're built for, but we're gonna try anyway. Nothing. How much further in front are we supposed to aim from this? I can't tell. I cyberbully people. Okay. You do that. I'm gonna keep playing my little airplane game. I'm gonna go out a little further, flip and get that IL-2. Because he is much larger and much less acrobatic. If I could get a lock on him, thank you. Yes. Yay. Bomber Hunter? I like that title. That's good. Good stuff. Very nice. These are all pillboxes, correct? Yeah. Which I don't think we can destroy with these guns, even if we wanted to. I have XP55, but don't really use it because I am mostly to ground strike. Understood? Not the clearest of sentences, but I think I got it. Okay. The Tisma? What do I think of the Tisma? Good question. Very good question. Let me just collect these things real quick. I haven't played much today, unfortunately. Well, I guess that's what we're here for. And I'm gonna go gambling and ground because I need the keys and the blueprints for these vehicles that I don't have. I mean, I have one version, like one variant of the vehicle. I just don't have the blueprints. That's not many blueprints, I'm gonna be honest. The Tisma is like, I don't know. It doesn't invoke a feeling within me. I don't know. We'll give it a look. Maybe a fly. Strike aircraft, okay. Very cool. I don't have other... Oh, I do have other Soviet rank 5s. And we'll go with a rank 4. That. This vehicle is pretty good at 45mm. Okay, that's going to be very handy for getting strike fighters. Or bombers. Oh my goodness, why am I losing my mind? We have a defensive turret in the back. Maybe. Just maybe. We'll give it a shot. I wanted the Challenger 3 TD, not the VT4. If it helps you any better, the VT4 is the best, by technical terms, the best Chinese tank for its rank. By far. Because of the amazing armor that it has. That's so much better than the other armor of the stuff before. I don't know. Supposedly it's really good. Alright, we are strike fighters, so let's use some strike fighting stuff. Okay, and then which ones have more TNT filler? These. Yes. We will be striking and we will be fighting. A little bit of everything. And then we have defensive armament, which is going to be really good. Really good. Kind of like a T-90A, but Chinese. Sure. We can say that, yeah. It's fine. We're going to go a little bit further out so that they don't have a good angle on us. All good stuff. All good stuff. Alright. We have targets. They're kind of close to where everything is, but they're the nearest option. And I feel like I want to do this, so let us do this. We might have a problem already. There's a FW-190 in the area. Headed for us, actually. Ouch. My feelings. They're hurt. They really hurt. 23, 20... But not a larger caliber. Okay. So the 23's in the nose, right? That's how it works. That's how they like to do it. I have to go. My people need me. Take care, Gamer. Be good. Don't blow up anything you don't have to. Gaijin, stop giving same things and seasonal offers. We want new leopards. It's so true. Can a man just get a leopard? When all is said and all is done, we have been suffering from our lack of leopards for far too long. Far too long. 0 jets. I tried to get 1 jet. I'm gonna cry. You don't really need to cry about that, but oh, all right. You can if you have emotions, let them out, man. Don't keep them pent up, because that's kind of unhealthy. And a little bit more than kinda, I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty unhealthy to keep those emotions pent up. Yeah, I had a feeling he wasn't gonna be surviving for a whole lot longer. Okay. These guys are split. This guy's distracted. Backflip with the combat flaps. Let's get him. That's right. This strike fighter will be striking no more once we catch up, if we catch up. Can we catch up? We can. We're slowly doing it. Alright. Aim very precisely. Severe damage. Okay, good. Pull off before we get hit by his turrets that he has, that we don't want to get hit by. Okay, F4U's down here is the closest option. Oh, but the IL-2 is right here too, and it's a little bit bigger of a target. Alright, severe damage, good. We can move on. This guy. Okay, this is the plane that Gamer said to get. And he's down. Okay, well, I don't know how good it is then if it just instantly dies. But whatever he said was probably true, because he does play aviation more than me. So he most definitely knows something I don't. But just from that experience alone, that was rather fast, don't you think? I feel like this guy's stalling out. Alright, that's gonna be fine. There's a plane in front of us. Multiple planes in behind. Oh, that guy's catching up. We gotta face him now. Please, 23mm, work. Do your job. Do your job. It didn't do much, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, combat flaps. Hopefully we can use these to get turned around in time. He's gonna go under. He and I are both kind of stalling out a little bit. Doing backflips. We're flipping. We're dying. We're flying. Alright, he got a hit on me. Ah, there's people third-partying. Guys, come on. How are we supposed to have our epic cinematic dogfight when you guys are over here getting in between this? What the heck, dude? Come on. Ruining the whole experience for everyone. Where even is he? Oh, he's behind me. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright, but watch this. Yeah, that's another guy down. Alright, well. Okay, leave vehicle button is gone. If the next season is another Russian T-80, which it definitely could be, I think it's pretty fair for us to be disappointed by that point. Wouldn't you agree? Because, sure, there are more T-80s, but come on. Another one? At this point, you know? Just give us the next rank already. If they make BMPT a seasonal offer, I will delete the game. I heard you say that earlier, man. I remember that. And I'd like to tell you, I'm not going to worry about that for now, and I'm just going to hope that they don't do anything stupid. But we'll see, of course. We'll see how that goes. Got him. Double strike. Okay, awesome. I'll take it. Yeah. No, I don't want there to have, you know, I don't want us to get another copy-paste vehicle of a vehicle we've already had. Four times? I don't know. Maybe it hasn't been that many, but it sure feels like it. Bum, ba-da-bum. The game's basically over because we're losing so much, but I still want to try to win. Surely there's something we can do here. Or nothing there. Someone here. Okay, I should have gone down when I went up. Now we're out of an engine. Or our propellers are gone. Kill assist. Yay! That's fun. What a fun snack. I like the T-84 though, the Oplot. Yeah, I mean the Oplot seems like an interesting vehicle. I think we're a little bit of ways away from that though, but could be fun. Could definitely be fun. Are you on squad you wanna? No, I'm currently not on or in a squad, no. Not particularly interested in joining one at the moment, but yeah. T-58 alone already broken. Also very true. And also very unfortunate that the game can be easily broken by just one tank. Yet it clearly did happen. Okay, that's these. Cool. Then Operation Pass. Nice. Try some naval. No. Ah! Ouch. My ears. I guess we won't do naval. I want to try this lineup out. TTD with the YouTube logo on it. 2S38. PT-16 and the MSC. French tank. Thank you, Molten S'more. Thank you so much. I God mode farm with FE4005. Cool. However, it's a bit easier to do it with the the very well named and very dope T-58. Just saying. Pretty easy and efficiently done with that. Oh, someone's using a 2AV. That's fun. You mean MSC Cruise Line? No, I don't. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome. Good to have you. Good to see you. We don't... Okay. Guess we're doing that now. Didn't really mean to do that awesome sick flip, but here we are. And I want to actually go back up there because I like the sniping opportunities we're going to have from up there. But now that we're not up there, they're kind of gone. LAD, don't have that thingamajig. Or are you saying lad? You're calling me a boy? I can't tell if you're either doing that or if you're talking about the LAV and you misspoke or something. No, we don't need to do that. Could be fun though. So we do have this big old YouTube thing on the front, which I made myself. I don't think that's gonna get anybody's, like, they're not gonna do a specific reaction to that, but it's just fun that we have that. Alright. Drink down. 2 hands on the game. And we whiffed that shot. Let's get behind cover. Oh, our ammo is gone. They hit our ammo rack. Or our basket? I don't know what the thing is called. You guys know what I'm talking about. Aha. Nice try, bud. Really nice try, but now we only do have 4 rounds of ammunition. But at least we're alive. There's so many 2S38s at rank 10 and 13. These are so annoying. It's very true. It's also why I chose to get one, or to use one. Okay, well, we missed that. Normally not too difficult to pull off a shot like that, but it will be for a while. So, I don't think we're going to be getting a crew member back. Okay, wait, no, if we repair, that's going to be the only thing that's going to come back. Okay, so we could get a crew member back, but I don't know. Is it really necessary? I gotta back up here. Back. Yes, there. Driver's gone. How are you gonna react to that, man? You can't. You're basically dead. We have to get out of here if we want any chance to survive. Doge QN506 coming to War Thermal. I know. I actually got the pop-up on screen about the seasonal offers. I did see them. So yes, I do very much indeed have a very good awareness of this. When will we get offline battles? So let me tell you a little story about a story. There was a thing that I was told that I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you guys, so do keep this under wraps. But more or less, exactly what it was is that some content creators, at the moment, are going to have testing for, or offline battles for testing. So, while it's being worked on and refined at the moment, very few people will have access to it. Of course, this will change eventually when that fence's hitboxes should not be able to block that shot. Not gonna lie, but I guess we're gonna have to deal with this now. That fence is so fat. Yeah, it's only open to a select amount of CCs for testing at the moment. But, and it's a big but, soon it will be open to more CCs. Oh my, the fences in this game. Don't get me started. We don't even have a machine gun. How am I supposed to deal with fences? It is open to very few CCs for testing at the moment. Soon, the refined testing version will be available for all CCs. So I'll have access to it, eventually. And then I can test it with you guys. We can see how it is, whatnot. Can they just kill me already? I'm just sitting here, man. It cannot be that difficult. It cannot be that difficult, bruh. And then after offline battles are good to go for us CCs, us content creators, then they will open it up for either more testers or the full, you know, everybody. I don't know for certain. That's kind of just me putting ideas out there. But I do know that they said after this initial stage of testing, are we good to go? We can move. Oh. I thought I was so damaged I can't move. But no, we can definitely move. So I'm going to go and try to get someone to kill me real quick, because existence is pain. Why won't you die? There we go. after, way after our testing is done, and then all CCs can give feedback. After that happens, then they're probably going to open it up for everybody. So that'll be down the road eventually, I think. Definitely a fun thing to look forward to. But again, I do think it's going to be a little bit of a while before everyone has access to it. So just know that. Excellent. Okay. That's something. Is he damaged? No, he's not damaged that much. Now he is very damaged. Okay. We're good to climb up this hill and try to defend with our teams. Offline battles, yes. Test tanks so we don't have to do... Pretty much, we don't have to do a separate test drive mode because we will have the ability to test tanks with the offline battles. You can do 1 T-58 versus 10 T-34s. You could. I also want to test out the Genevny, and it's like a... What is it? Genevny's 900mm missile against other, like, rank 1, you know, really early ships. I think that'll be fun. Alright, 2S-38 kind of holds its own, of course. That's to be expected. It's got a really fast reload. Yay, more stuff to get for free. I always do appreciate some free stuff. Way back in my day, I used to play this game like you young whippersnappers. I grinded for everything. I still kind of do. Not as much as I used to, but there are days when I'll put in many, many hours into playing the game. Just so I can get some blueprints and whatnot. Yay. Oh no, this is going to be boosters. Man. I do suppose I have to save up silver for whatever the next tree that comes out. Whenever that is, you know. Because I don't have a lot of silver saved up right now. I still need to try the MSC and the PT-16, so we're going to run this again. Tanks only? No, actually, offline battles testing is not tanks only. It does allow... did I spell charity right for the charity stream? Hold on. My goodness. Charity. Charity. I did spell it wrong. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'll fix that later. A while from now. Abandoned factory. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright, PT-16 and MSC, both of them have pretty fast reloads. We want new tank? For real. We do want new tanks. Also, I put the decals on this tank, and I thought they were nice. I thought they were in good places. Like the French one on the sides, that little emblem on the side there, and then whatever the front thing was. I can't remember because I'm trying to lock in. Alright, Leopard 2K is off to the side, way over there. Let's hide our hole using this. This is a goated spot, by the way, just sitting right here. Nobody expects it. And you do have hull protection. It's just the turret protection you have to worry about. So long as your tank isn't too fat, which this one isn't that fat, so we should be okay. But now we have to wait. This is the sniper's game. Next tech tree is Sweden instead of being UK or France. I have really bad news for you. The next tech tree for ground, which was announced in our yearly update, you know, is going to be Japan. I do know there's a lot of people that are excited for this, of course. But it's a bit rough for the people who do not want that. All right, we're gonna have to really consider repositioning because this guy's got a fire in his heart to get us out of the game as soon as possible. And I don't know where he is. Oh, I do know where he is. Okay. Not an ideal place to strike on him. I saw it lit up for a second there. What was that about then? Oh, he's moving. He's moving. Yeah! Man! My tank fans, bro. My tank fans. Shoot him! Shoot him! We can't shoot through there. No. That would have been cool, though. If he was right there. Oh, those little sniping spots, bro. Oh, they make the game fun. Is he still here? This guy that we were trying to shoot at? Did you get him? I don't see... Oh. Oh. No, I do see, very much indeed. I'm gonna recommend you move. No, he's just committing. Okay, now we gotta back up. So we can get sniping angles. Alright, good for us to avoid the A10. That's good. He's very patient. Can't really name one good Japanese tank besides the Type 90, Type 16, and Hori. Hori is not horrible. Alright, we took that chance. His gunner's still up, though. Now he's not. Yay. Alright, what do you guys say about us finally taking A? There's somebody on A. Who can it be knocking at my door? Can't sing, or I'll get copyright strikes. Forget about that sometimes. What? What? Go away, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry, I said. Go away! Go! Ah! Man, that was violent. Alright, it's a Puma. I don't want to mess with a Puma. I want to mess with the MBT. I'm good. That's not an MBT either. Oh, okay. I might have to just accept being disappointed. ZBT. Oh, okay. Slow down here. Do I see it? That was a FV4005. Didn't know people still enjoyed using that a whole lot. That's really not good. Our turret, our gun is stuck in the up position. It is elevated above where it needs to be for me to properly kill this guy. Horrible. Yeah. I didn't think it was that great. Gonna be honest. Okay, we do have the 2S38. Let's see what we can do here. That was fun. BMP. Where's your ammo stuff, man? There it is. Alright, we're gonna die very shortly. Very quickly. Okay. Not terrible. Got some free kills there at the end. So that's everything but the PT. We still need to try the PT. Everything but the PT. Gotta use it real quick. Imagine if Gaijin added the key 200. Man. That's just like them saying, here, I know you guys want to suffer. Have this. P200 is pretty much the Japanese Comet. That's the simplest way I could put it. So, yeah, that wouldn't be good for people who like, they wouldn't wouldn't appreciate that. This side of the map also has some good sniping positions I'd like to show you guys real quick. We got some hole in the ammo in the hole, not hole in the ammo. That'd be pretty bad if we had some hole in the ammo. First we want to cut around here. I mean, we don't have to go this far down, but we can watch this corner as we approach. Sometimes you can get a free kill just by doing this. Sometimes you can get killed by doing this. Then we cut over here. There's someone over here. There's multiple people over here. Okay. Anyways. Alright, that guy's damaged. We also still have heat, of course, so I want to use that. I'm worried about his missiles. Just a little bit. Alright, now we're gonna wait till he's repaired something. You gotta be kidding me. How good is your aim, dog? And how deep is your love? Like the ocean. Okay, we gotta stop before I get demonetized. Yeah. Alright, APFSDS. Put some artillery on that fella. And we're gonna roll. Almost had a shot opportunity. This is the exit of their spawn, as you guys probably know. Which means we do have a lot of opportunities to get kills just by sitting out here. There's a lot of enemy movement. There's a lot of enemy movement, man. That guy had furry in his username? What in the world? Alright, alright. If that guy backs up a little bit. Never mind, he didn't need backup. We're good. This is what I live for. I love just sniping in this game, man. I love it. With our fast reload, too. Oh, it's so nice. Alright, zoom out a little bit. That plane is down-ish. Fire often, man. Alright, let's get that D-72 if we can. Move forward, move forward. Yeah! Good. Alright, our team should be clear to get C? A. Not C. Yes, yes! Oh, we do our work so well. Alright, we missed there. That's fine. We'll have another shot opportunity here. Never mind. Come on, fast reload. Do something for us. Rats. Saw a person in War Thunder Mobile with the username I miss you, Alice. I hope Alice is alright. 6 kills, not bad, not bad. Mostly with one vehicle too. That's pretty good. We're killing it out here, you know? And by it, well, let's just say the enemy team. Where's this guy? Oh, there he is. No, don't move. Where's this guy? Where are you people? Right, he's not moving. For a little bit. There he is. Yes! Beautiful. Okay, this guy... Here? Where was it? Oh, he's good to go. Quit it. Yes. Don't be able to move. Let me take out your driver real quick. Yes! Okay, that is not an option. I'm trying to not spam fire because I don't know. I want to preserve some ammunition, but I also want us to give us a chance to kill him. Okay. Engine. Ha! This guy's gonna run out of repairs, honestly. If we keep doing this to him. Oh, sorry. No, don't be worried, it's fine. One guy left. Dude. We do need the Leopard 2A5. We do. It's getting pretty desperate at this point. It has been a long time since we've had a new leopard. I'm getting lonely. Someone bring out another leopard. Where? Did he not spawn in this plane? Okay. That's a nice decal for your UK flag. The stream for me is in 144p. It looks like I'm watching the stream on a microwave. You probably are. Probably are. I hope someone one day watches my stream on a microwave. That'd be awesome. I can't guarantee anything about stream quality because I'm streaming off my phone and it's kind of a mid-range phone. So, not much I can do about that. But I think we're gonna do one more match and then I'm gonna go because I need to do some preparations for the next stream in about 3 hours. And I don't know. I gotta get food. I gotta eat dinner before I stream, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. But I know some of us here won't be able to attend that one. But after the sacrifice, I am willing to make. Teased us by showing the 2A5 in the first War Thunder Mobile trailer 3 years ago. I did hear about that. I know there's a lot of outcry about that being a thing that happened. I have good news and bad news. The good news is we should be getting it soon. I think it's reasonable to say that. You know? The bad news is there's zero way to confirm if that's true or not. That we could be getting it soon, I mean. It could happen, but at the very same time, it could definitely also just not happen. Okay, that was a good one. Ooh, got him. We're a little bit slow in that last one. It's fine. Alright, people are on C. I think it's that AFT, so that artillery should do something to scare them off. That is really not a good sign for me. I think it's good for us to go down here and try to flank? No, our teammates are dying. Uh-oh. I don't think we have enough pen at this distance for that. No, not really. That barely got inside, but now that he knows I'm here, I don't want to risk it. Gaijin trying to rage bait. Well, I don't know about that, because considering that it was a very, very long time ago when they did show that, you know? And back at that time, they could have had different ideas for how the game was going to turn out in regards to what gets introduced when, you know? So it's fully possible that their mentality on that completely changed over the years. So now it kind of has to be different, you know? It's possible. Oh, they killed each other. Okay, well. I'm not dead, so I'll take it. You can't get me. Someone over there could. I don't think facing my rear in this direction is the right idea, but it's what we're doing. No. High explosive ATGM is crazy. Who uses the high explosive ATGM? Who in their right mind is out here using the high explosive ATGM? What is that about? I know there's a lot of light vehicles around rank 8, right? Quite a few at rank 9 as well. But rank 11? I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Okay. No, I'm lower to the ground than that, buddy. Oh, I see. You aren't even going for me. Going for mi friend. Where'd that shot go? What? Not a fan of when the wind just eats my APFSDS, you know? Not really something that should happen. And I don't know where that went either. Alright, well now you can't fire. Start running, bud. He did not run. They have Commander Override too? Ugh, the VMP's gross. Who built that thing? Ew. That's so dirty, oh my goodness. Get that out of here, bro. Commander Override plus the ability to fire high explosive ATGMs. Ah, they look the same. Okay. That makes more sense. Because I could have sworn that the normal ATGM is just like the green, you know, green and gray, but I thought the high explosive one was the only yellow one. So it makes more sense, of course, but I don't know. Something about it made me think, okay, this guy's got to be atrocious if he's using the high explosive one. Specifically. That 2S38 can flank, right? Did he flank? I think he did. Yeah, turret rings out. You're cooked now, buddy. Still a lot of tanks up on the enemy team. Still quite a lot. After this match, I think I'm gonna go, just so you guys know, because yeah, yeah. I told you guys that you should know. You should know. All right, no movement. I fought a team that mostly brought full ammo. I said they have enough ammo to take over an entire continent. Yeah. It's a little goofy to be doing stuff like that, but not a whole lot of harm in it. In fact, if you guys donate, I think I put it up on in the stream description. If you donate $2, I have to bring full ammo. So, just in case you guys want to give to charity and, you know, try that out, that's an option. No, he definitely hit that fire button exactly when I did too. Now I feel bad. I've been in that situation a couple times where I know I press the fire button, it triggers the sound and everything, and then it just nothing. Nothing. It's poof. The round doesn't appear or something like that. I don't know. All I know is that I do not end up getting the kill, and it is severely disappointing. Come on. No, he's hiding in our spawn. Plus there's a guy right here that I'm not paying attention to. Okay. Reload, please be a little bit. You gotta be kidding me, man. Ridiculous. Oh. Just editing the video and went on your channel to get screenshots of your charity streams and you're doing it again. Yeah. I'm always streaming for charity, man. Every single Friday. Except for, there's probably going to be like 2 Fridays in early April where I'm not going to be here. Unfortunately, because I'm going to be on a international trip and I don't think I'm going to be able to bring my entire setup for that with me. I always bring full ammo for tanks like the HSTVL. Yeah, that's reasonable, you know? It makes a lot of sense. But for someone to bring full ammo for like the M4, you know what I'm talking about? Very, very early M4. It can carry 90 rounds of ammunition. And you'll see like 1 or 2 players that think, oh yeah, why not? 90 rounds, that seems like a perfectly reasonable amount. It's not, buddy. It's really not. M4A2, 97. See? What are we thinking here? 87. Why are the older tanks able to carry so much? What about the Churchill one? I know the Churchill one can carry a lot. Churchill 1. 150. 150 rounds of ammunition. Why? Why would you want that? I don't understand. I don't know. There's somebody out there. ACI's got 130. Valentine's only got 53, but 53 is still a lot. 84. Yeah, so I think the Churchill 1 takes the cake for this. What a fun saying that it takes the cake. Oh my goodness, M4A4 can almost carry 100. That's still so ridiculous. Sherman 2? 90. Cromwell 5? 64. A whole stack. But 150. Wow. Yeah, that's true. I noticed earlier when I was going back down to play like some early rank ones, because it was for a video idea, but I don't think it ever got around to being published. If you set your ammo in the M4 to be like below 25 total, it says, "This is not ammunition. This is not enough ammunition for the battle." You're gonna be like, I don't know, you're gonna be upset that you didn't bring enough ammunition, and it tries to rage bait you into bringing 50,000 rounds of ammunition. Don't fall for it, guys. Don't fall for it. Who would bring full ammo into PC4? The thing has armor and gets easily. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm sure there's a couple War Thunder mobile players out there that used to think, yes, the most amount of ammunition possible, so I can kill the most amount of people possible. What a genius idea that would be. And it's not. It's not a genius idea. It's really not. It's really not. Alright, I'm gonna check on Studio for a moment. To see, because there's a tab about updating stuff. Watch time, 9.9 hours. Wow, guys. You guys putting in work, giving me the watch hours. I appreciate it. It doesn't really do much, but it's cool. It's cool. Alright, let me rename it from charity to charity. Save. Okay, now the name should be all good and ready if you guys update. Basically, a moving 1,500 kilogram. Yeah. In fact, for the sake of it, why not? We'll bring one Panzer IV. Wait, the Panzer IV F1, does that have more? 80. In comparison with this, 87. Okay, we need to do 87 then. Yes, we have it equipped. We're going to leave the squad because this is going to just be us dying. Brought full ammo in the Tiger H. Yeah. Many players have made mistakes. Many. Walking bomb mode, guys. Or not walking because we're a tank, but we're going to do this and then we're going to go take a break. Everything that's not the APCBC is going to be high explosive and we're going to go snipe. As soon as this ends, I'm going to cut off the stream. Pretty much. We'll go back to the hangar and I'll say thank you guys for watching and whatnot. And then we'll go. Here we go. Nobody yet. Okay, we're doing fine. Still nothing. Early ranks do know about the sniping spot. Okay, our reverse is awful. Keep that in mind. That was a bad shot. Okay, they're blocking each other. Perfect, perfect. Wait a little bit longer. Go. For the lower frontal plate. Go. Yes! Okay. We have some rounds out, so we're not going to instantly blow up when someone shoots back at us. But, again, I do think it's going to be rather fast when it does happen. He's like right there, right? No. He was backing up. What in the world type of angle is that? Alright, Stug. He's trying to escape. He escaped. Oh wait, that guy's still out here. Uh-oh. Excellent. Even in bomb mode, we can still get kills. Not perfectly, of course. This is by no means perfect, but we're doing something. Excellent. Those 2 kills that is better than some people's KD. Just being able to get 2 kills before dying. That is better than some people's KD ratio. Man. My T-34 fans, my T-34 fans. Kaboom. Kablow. Kaboom. Again, I gotta stop singing before I get copyright strikes. Alright, that's a couple more. Right here, right? Or not quite. Our angling is working. Kind of. I'm gonna wait for him to stop moving again, then we're gonna fire another round. Alright, well, he didn't completely stop, but that was close enough. Finally, we've been hit. The ammo's mostly fine somehow. What? Where'd that smoke go? Oh, okay. Finally, we died! Finally. Max APCBC rather than useless HE. Well, I don't think I was going to run out of APCBC anyway. And supposedly, with the more explosive filler that High Explosive has, it would make the death more fantastic, you know, it would look better. But we didn't get ammo rack, so we didn't get that. Unfortunately. Hi Wargaming, you made it to the end of the stream. We're gonna stop here and we're gonna be back in about 2.5 hours. We will be back. All of us. Well, maybe not all of us, but I will. So that's some of us. Next time, at the start of the next stream, we will use max APCBC. Again, in about 2.5 hours. So, thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all in a little while. I do hope you are enjoying your day, and if anything, I do hope I brightened up your day a little bit more. Again, thank you guys for dropping by, for chatting around. It was a great time, and I will see you again soon. God bless.